Stevenson Sylvester joins us now to take a deep dive into the final week of the college football regular season. It's sad just saying that out loud.
Yeah, I feel like we just started.
I know, right?
It's crazy.
Well, anyway, let's go out with a bang here. That kickoff return for a touchdown, pretty cool. You played a lot of special teams, especially in the NFL. What's the art of that? And did you ever come close to doing one of those?
Oh yeah, I've been a part of those on both sides, right? Where we've done it, and then of course on the receiving end. You know, for me, I had it when we went against the Ravens, but I just went for the kicker. I was like, I'm not even messing with the ball. I just want to hit somebody.
You just wanted blood.
I just wanted to hit somebody, and so I hit Justin Tucker, and we got the ball back, so it was a win on that. I probably should have picked it up and gone, but I've been on both sides of that. I think the main thing is you have to know your opponent, know the situation, know the time of the season, and then know the possibilities of that coming out.
Now we know why Justin Tucker suddenly has the yips.
Never forget.
You know, the way BYU finished that game, though, you had to think that maybe in the locker room there was already word circulating that they would not be going to the Big 12 championship game. They could have mailed it in, but they still came out and were able to get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of other factors that you play for, you know, in a game, instead of just one instance where I can possibly go to the Big 12 championship, but there's a lot of other things. One, this is a remarkable season, one of the best seasons they've had in a long time, and there's a lot of things with this season, right? The biggest things is those seniors, right? The seniors, what they've put this program on the map for, the work that they've put in these last couple years to get this team to that point, it's just magic. So you don't just end it just because you get some news at halftime. And first of all, you got to win every game, no matter what, right? And so, yeah, definitely, I think there's some things that they want to prove. And in that third quarter, their defense is just lights out. I think Houston had a total of 30 yards and a turnover in that quarter. And so, you know, these guys just understand the tempo. Like, look, they knew it was a possibility going into the game. It happened, it sucked, but they handled it professionally, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Disappointing to miss that championship game, but remember, they were 5-7 last year. A much better feeling now and obviously into the future. All right, now to the Utes. How important was it for them to win that game? What does it mean for them moving forward? What did you witness from them? What did you learn from them on Friday?
Oh, it was great. Well, is what we've talked about all year. They gave effort the entire time, right? You know, all these losses, they were close losses. It wasn't really like we got blown out. The Colorado game was a little lopsided, but you just seen this team's heart. You can see the culture of this team come out in that football game. You know, injury here, injury here. You see a lot of guys you never even heard before, right? Zachariah Williams, he came out huge in that game, right?
Where was he all year?
Well, I mean, he was a true freshman, so you're like, do we save it? We got so many weapons.
I get it.
There's a lot of decisions that need to be made, but what I loved is being in the locker room after the game, the seniors coming up and saying their piece about how much they love the team, love their teammates, love the culture at Utah, what it's all about, right? And so I thought that was huge, and I think that was huge for the younger guys staying in. It was like, look, we got a core. It was an unfortunate year, but this is what football's all about, and those guys hung in there, and I absolutely loved that.
All right, real quick. It was a big rivalry weekend, that last weekend of the regular season. Hopefully BYU and Utah get back to that weekend someday again soon. But we saw a lot of scuffles at the end of games, a lot of teams trying to plant their flag at midfield. Do you have memories of those old rivalry moments, and what did you think of what happened?
First of all, I loved it.
Yeah.
Fight. I love it. No, it's football. It just means something to you, right? It means something to fans. I know if us as fans are that passionate, I want the players to be that passionate as well. And first of all, for me, it's more of like protecting your house, no matter what it is, right? Nobody comes into your place, disrespects you, win, lose, or draw, whatever. I think Steve Sarkisian said it best. He's like, there's a way to do it, right? There's a way with class. But there's some people who don't, and if they don't, hey, we all got to squabble. So that's exactly what happened with most of the teams. I even love the mascots getting it. I love that. At first, I thought it was a joke, and then I saw some heads kind of turning, and I'm just like, oh, that's real. And so they get in it, too. And those mascots, I'm telling you, that's a whole culture.
It is.
With the mascots, they take it seriously. But I thought it was a great rivalry weekend, great football, right? And I think that's what us fans really love, is we could turn on the set, no matter what channel it was, and see a great football game.
Yeah, for the fuddy-duddy saying, we got to get that out of the game. Come on now.
Hey,
we're talking about it. That's why we watch it. It's college football. It's what makes
it's
it
been there
special.
for decades.
Exactly. All right, thanks, Sly. Appreciate it.